real treat in store for us tonight, folks. We get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
Here's Henry. Drummond inside. He's against Hartenstein. Drummond with the bucket.
Well, if you're that size and you're Andre Drummond, be aggressive and assertive in the paint. I'm going to dictate the action inside, he says.
Now here's Barrett. And there's the drive. Over Bane. Barrett can't hit. And here's Memphis. Last time they met was in Memphis.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
Now here's Quickly. 23 points for him last game against Portland. Brunson finds Quickly. Just 5 on the clock. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Fires in the triple.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Bane against Barrett. Pass to Hartenstein. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
The steady growth we have seen from R.J. Barrett has been very impressive, Doris.
One thing we know, B.A., this is a young guy who does not lack for confidence when it comes to looking to score. He's someone this team trusts to step up and deliver in the big moments. This is a player that desperately wants and continues to work to improve over time.
Now here's Bane. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Dallas. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
Barrett against Bane. Inside. Toppin, left side. Outside Brunson. Pass to Quickly. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Jackson. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And the basket by Bane.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Brunson passes to Barrett. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Outside Bane. Drummond, the screen on Brunson. Here's Bane. Uses the glass on the layup. Bane's gotten his second bucket on the night.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Quickly. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They come into this one having outplayed the Mavericks last time out.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused and they made everything they looked at.
Brunson, after missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Outside Bane. Back to Morant. To the inside. And he dunks it down.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots.
All right, fans, give it up right now for the Knicks.
Teams making substitutions here.
Let's go, fans. Make some noise once again for your Knicks breaker dance crew. Show them some love.
Here's Marion, defended by Jones. Pass to Grimes. Shot clock at 6. Unloads from 13. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Puts it up from 15. It's not going to go for him. And New York the other way now, coming off a win against the Blazers.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
And the Grizzlies with possession here, following the bucket by the Knicks. Here's Henry. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Toppin outside. A minute 15 left to play in the first. Here's Marion. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Memphis in total control. Here's Henry. Off the mark there with a 3. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Marion. Here's Sims. Now here's Isaac. Here's Marion. Misses the jumper.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Here's Henry. Knocks down the long J. He's got 18.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Isaac outside. Pass to Marion. Toppin, a screen on Jones. There's the steal. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up 19.
The Knicks 10, the Grizzlies 29. Your Knicks sitting in. Substitution on the court.
You're doing all right. We got him.
R.J. Barrett out there with Obi Toppin. Then there's Jalen Brunson, and it's Grimes in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Memphis has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Mavericks was tremendous. He picked up 49 points and was on point from deep. Monster production. He was focused. He was relentless. Everyone is still buzzing about it, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Now here's Barrett. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Portland.
Critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position, and R.J. Barrett does just that.
Here's Bain. And here's Morant. A 23-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And his assist numbers were remarkable as well. His play is crucial to this team's success. His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
Brunson with it. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
2 minutes.
Pass to Grimes. Takes the 3. Here's Sims. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
54-29.
The baseline J is on the way. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Barrett against Bain. Here's Sims. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So,
First personal foul. 13 foul. Jericho Sims. At the line, 2 shots.
and that's good as he hits both shots. So it's the Grizzlies now. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Back to Morant. 1:07 left to play in the first half of basketball. 5 on the clock.
And then Morant with the jam. I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Knicks shooting at 45% on the game so far. Pass to Sims. And here is Barrett. Fades back. And Morant clears the board.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
27 seconds left to play in the first half. Henry, that one's good.
I just love the ball movement.
24 seconds left in the first half. Outside Barrett. Pass to Marion from behind the arc. He can't get it to go.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Grizzlies out in front, running away with it. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It is a wonderful night for basketball and a wonderful time to get a quick, wonderful rundown of how the wonderful West looks early on in this wonderful season. Is that too many wonderfuls?
No, you're wonderful. Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they've been pretty much the team we thought they'd be. They're kicking into high gear mode every night. I like how they don't take lesser teams for granted. Just a matter of keeping it up for the long haul.
Taking some time now to look at our matchup. Well, everything is going right for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Their plus margin on the boards has fueled this lead. They've been the much more physical team.
Yeah, this is how I played. You got to lean on them until they break.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
On the court right now for the Grizzlies, Andre Drummond is out there with Jackson. Then it's Desmond Bain. Then there's Ja Morant. And it's Henry in at the 2.
Wow, the hammer by R.J. Barrett. How about that athleticism?
And Memphis shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Shoots from 14, and that's good for 2. He's got 32 points.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Back to Brunson. It's Barrett on the wing, guarded by Bane. 4 on the clock. Barrett can't hit.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Moran. Bane with a screen on quickly. From deep, Moran. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Hartenstein. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. To stop the run, Barrett passes to Toppin. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's Bane. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First team foul. Desmond Bane at the line. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And Bane drops them both. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's quickly, and he drives in. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Henry. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 35.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
The Knicks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Hartenstein. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Steps back and fires, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. And here are the Grizzlies. They're on a 16-4 run. Brunson against Bane. Here's Henry. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
And I think it's been all about their offensive efficiency, shooting the lights out in this quarter.
Now here's quickly. He's got 11. No good with the triple. From deep. It's rebounded by New York. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Throws it up high. New York, no good that time either.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
Drummond against quickly. The drive by Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, Andre Drummond puts his head down, gets to the cup, and leaves no doubt.
Now quickly. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Hartenstein a screen. To the middle. It's stolen by Drummond. Jones with the ball, and it's Brunson picking him up. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got his first points of the night. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the basket is good. Jackson's got his second basket on the night.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Now here's Quickly. 11 points in the game.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit. Now, before he arrived in the NBA, Jalen Brunson had a ton of success in college. This guy instrumental in Villanova's national title in 2018.
Well, you know, it's already tough to play like this at home, but it's even tougher to do so on the road.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And it's Quickly with a miss. For all he did at the college level, Brunson still dropped to the second round of the NBA draft doors.
He did, BA, but he showed he belonged right away. His numbers get a little bit better every season. At 6'1", he's a strong finisher close to the bucket. He can play the one guard, he can play the two guard, he can make open shots, he can get in the paint and score. Jalen Brunson is a big-time contributor to a high-quality basketball team.
And the Knicks miss again.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them. All night, he just won't let up.
Tries to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Memphis. Drummond's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Quickly passes to Isaac. From outside, off the mark. Now here's Jones. Here's Henry. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
The Knicks, 35. The Grizzlies, 97. And a big round of applause for your Knicks City Kings.
Well, Memphis shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. And with the G League Ignite and other youth leagues, the opportunity to go pro at a young age is there. Doris, did you see this coming?
Well, we know nothing stays static in life, Brian, and I think you need to look no further than what happened for such a long time over in Europe and abroad. We'd observed that European players had an advantage where it came to skill development because they were playing pro earlier than people over here in the United States. This has helped close the
Ends up going with a whole new group. Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. They're leading. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Morant's checked in. Here's Tillman. Guarded by Barrett. Back to Tillman. Here's Henry. Jacks up a three. Gets the three to fall.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Grizzlies.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
and reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And even though this season series was only 2 games, a sweep is still a sweep.
And what a huge performance it was for Slim.
Efficient productivity. You love what this guy has given to you on the offensive end.
They've got Emmanuel quickly. R.J. Barrett out there with Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Sims in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Guarded by Barrett. 35 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And that one's good. Morant's got 30.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Quickly outside. Tries to break his ice. Here's Sims over to the left wing. Hartenstein in the post. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. So long, everybody.